Hello, people. Hold on, I gotta put this right here. There we go. All right, cool. All right, I'm gonna make this as concise as possible. This is like my 7th take. Each one's been a little bit too long. First of all, my name, my height, I'm 6'1". I'm in Los Angeles, California. My agency is TalentWorks LA. They're in Burbank. The number for my agency, right there. Who or what inspires me? It's a who. His name is Steven Spielberg. And I love the man. And what's so inspiring about him is that he had the courage to follow his intuition over his conscience. He has a quote about that, which I wrote down the other day because I was watching YouTube videos and I was watching like, best tips for success from all these people, and there was a video on Steven Spielberg, and here was one of the quotes that really spoke to me, and this is what it is. Your intuition is different from your conscience. They work in tandem, but here's the distinction. Your conscience shouts, here's what you should do, while your intuition whispers, here's what you could do. Listen to that voice that tells you what you could do. Nothing will define your character more than that. And I used that excitement that gave me, and I put it into this audition, and I had so much fun with the audition because of it. And I think you guys will get a kick out of it. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I went a different direction, which I think you'll appreciate. I'm just gonna end it there. So the craziest thing that happened to me when I was in high school was joining the theater guild, because it was just it was making a decision. It could have even been like the craziest thing that happened to me was the day that I decided to join it, because it was like one of the best decisions I ever made in my whole life. And my buddy was just saying, hey, freshman year of high school, hey, I'm gonna go to this audition at the end of school. Do you wanna do it? You should do it. You should think about doing it. And I didn't really care for it or think it was a good idea for my social life. I thought it would kill my social life because I was so fucking plastic back then, pardon my language. I was like, whatever, I'll do it, I'll try it. And thank God I did it, because if I didn't, I would have had a miserable life. And I auditioned for the part of a lost boy in the musical Peter Pan. And that was like one of the best musicals that we had at the high school. I went to Bishop Gorman High School in Las Vegas, Nevada, and we had a pretty great theater group over there. And because I made the decision to go, it wasn't even really me, it was just my gut that was leading me, and I was kind of holding onto the rope that was attached to my gut that was pulling me into the audition. I met all my best friends because of it. I wouldn't have met my best friend now if I didn't do it. And I wouldn't even be in Los Angeles right now if I didn't do it, probably. So that's the craziest thing that ever happened to me, and there were other crazy things, but they're all really party related. Third thing, am I a gamer? Yes, I am. I love Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. It's like one of my favorite video games. I also love Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Big Legend of Zelda guy. Big, well, not as much as the next guy. I've never played Ocarina of Time. I love Oblivion. I love Skyrim. I love Fallout. I love open world. I love open world, sandbox, RPGs. Red Dead Redemption is the shit. And I can't wait for the second one to come out. I mean, that's pretty much it. Those are all the questions. Again, I just had so much fun with this. It was a great practice for me. I needed a little bit of an extra excuse to play around with something. Yeah, I look forward to meeting you. If we don't meet after this audition, probably sometime in the future. Yeah. Either way, I hope you have as much fun watching it as I did making it.